Hello again, everybody. Mental Fox here. Just wanted to take a moment to thank everybody for their support. I really appreciate all of your likes and your comments and your subscriptions and your views. Thank you so much for supporting me and my channel and what I do here. It makes what I do more fun. I love seeing those likes come in and interacting with you guys in comments and seeing my subscription count grow. As of the making of this video, I'm at 699 subscribers, which just absolutely blows my mind. Thank you all so much for subscribing. And what we have in the future is hopefully more great videos. And I couldn't do it without you guys. I wouldn't do it without you guys. There's no way. There's no way I would do all of this if nobody was watching. So thank you to everybody who leaves likes and comments and subscribes and just simply watches my videos. Thank you so much. So we are here in Skyhold, obviously, and we are going to head back to Crestwood. Is that what it's called? Is it called Crestwood? Crestwood, yeah. We're going to head back to Crestwood real quick. One thing that I did do off camera was the whole inventory dance. Just made sure everybody was all maxed out to their best armor and weapons. And so I got my inventory down to 28, which is pretty good. Not as low as I would like it to get, but I have a lot of accessories that I just really don't know what to do with. All these rings that I don't really want to get rid of, because who knows, maybe one of these days I will give one of my mages flash fire, you know, and then I'll want them to have this ring. I don't know. So for the time being, I'm holding on to them. We'll see how long that lasts. But before we go back to Crestwood, you guessed it, we're going to go in here and talk to our War Council buddies. There's a lot going on here in the War Council, and you may notice that I get a little frustrated with some of the missions in here because I don't really understand what the heck is going on. I can't remember from visit to visit, like this Red Jenny thing. I don't have any idea what the heck is going on with that. And also it involves Sarah, and if Sarah's talking, I'm probably not going to understand what the heck is going on. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I don't like Sarah, it's just that I just find her very hard to understand. So let me check my quests here. This of Somewhat Fallen Fortune. So, yeah, I don't need to talk to Josephine right now. But I will go in here to the War Council room, and we'll check on the War Council because they should be done with all of their missions now, and we'll find the results, whether we understand them or not, and then we'll assign new missions, and then we'll head out to Crestwood. I wish that perks were more plentiful. Power, they seem to give away like free candy, but freaking perks, man. You gotta scratch for those things, and there's a lot of perks that I would like to have. But, oh well. Here in Ferelden, we've got Red Jenny and the Tantervale Charade, however you want to say that. Leliana says, we questioned the merchants who unknowingly funded the Venatori caravan, and we quickly impressed upon them how seriously we took the matter. The Red Jenny Charade is investigating their contacts. Well, I feel better, don't you? And then over here in Orlais, and look, the back button is over here again, the far left. This is something I talked about in episode 230, I believe it was. The back button was here, but now it's here. So go figure, I don't know why they moved it. Kind of stupid if you ask me. Speak with Minister Bellise at party. Inquisitor, I have the time and place of the Marquis' party. You must find a way to speak with Minister Bellise privately about ratifying the Du Paraquet's return to nobility. It is the last step we need. She holds the success of this entire endeavor in her hands. Josephine. And then I just had Cullen. He had nothing better to do than to just gather some useless, worthless leather. Hunters in Sullivan Keep were successful, Inquisitor. The leather they produced is on its way to Skyhold now. I have no interest or use in nugskin or canine leather whatsoever. But I didn't know what else to do with him, so I just gave him that to do. Let's see here. Is there anything available? Actually, there was something down here. A golden opportunity. Inquisitor, my how things have changed. When we first arrived at Skyhold, we would have been lucky to have the elite of Halam Sharal even acknowledge our presence. Now that we've occupied Suladin Keep, and can no longer be ignored, a group of merchants and noblemen have approached me with a proposal. They say that, since the Inquisition is currently better placed to keep order in the Dales than even the Imperial throne, they would like to set up a consortium of sorts. Oh, I lost my spot. An Inquisition ambassador at their side will, according to them, aid communication and allow us to keep their interests safe, even as they promote ours. It's worth considering, your worship. Josephine. Oh, I love it when you call me your worship. Allow me to send the ambassadors, and I shall begin the arrangements for this consortium. Well, there is nothing I want more than a consortium with those people that were mentioned in that message. Let's see, we got resources, we got gather cloth. I have no use for cloth. I really don't. I'm sorry, I just don't. More resources, metals. That's completed, resources. I mean, really, the only resource that I am interested in is elf roots. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you? And I know that I thought there was some place that you could get elf root. Is it in the Hinterlands? Hinterlands resources? Let's see. Leliana, we should focus on finding new sources of healing herbs. I couldn't agree with you more. Why don't you go ahead and do that? And we will have Cullen. What do we want Cullen to go get? Maybe, let's see if we can get him to get some tier 3 metals, maybe. And I think he might be able to get those in the Exalted Plains. Let's see. Cullen could get Viridium. That sounds pretty cool. Why don't you go do that? So now we're to the point where we're just keeping our War Council members busy gathering resources. And that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I said we were going to go to Crestwood, but I'm wondering if we shouldn't go elsewhere. And by elsewhere, I mean, should we take care of this thing for Josephine? We're supposed to go to some party, and we're supposed to speak with some countess in Val Royeaux. And I think I might bump this up, make this more important, because, you know, like I said before, I don't think that they're going to kill off Josephine, but you never know with BioWare. See, these people... There's an assassination contract on Josephine's family, so we need to go speak with these people to get the Du Paraquets elevated to nobility, and then once they are elevated to nobility, they can, I guess, nullify the contract, and then Josephine's contract out on her life will be dispelled, we'll say. So I think I want to go ahead and take care of that right now, so that I'm trying to put myself in my character's place. He would be worried about Josephine. He would want to take care of this first, right? So let's do this. Let's make this our active mission. And we'll look at our map here. And this mission, we need to go to Val Royeaux, and we also need to go here. So let's just go to Val Royeaux first to speak with Countess Dionne in Val Royeaux. Yes, we'll do that. Is this it here? Hold on a minute. Is this it? No, that's a different one. Interesting. There's another mission there. I guess we'll fast travel to here, because that's pretty close to this. So let's travel there. And who shall we take with us? We're going to Val Royeaux. For whatever reason, I just feel like we need to take Sarah with us. I don't really know why. So I don't know. You know, I'm going to take my main peeps with me, since this is for Josephine. My main peeps... Actually, she's not a main peep, is she? We'll take, We'll take Varric. These are the 3 people that we very first traveled with. I consider them my core group. I don't know. Since this is for Josephine, we're going to bring them. So let's do that. Here we are back in Val Royeaux, which is supposed to be the greatest city in the world. I got to tell you, I'm not too impressed with it. It's not that big. It's not a whole lot here. What? Stand not so close. Why would you say such a thing? I mean, it takes two to stand close. Back up if you don't want to stand that close to him.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven.
Oh.
Field and forest shall burn.
What?
The sea shall rise and devour them.
Uh-huh.
The wind shall tear their nations from the face of the earth. Lightning shall rain down from the sky. They shall cry out to their false gods.
Dude.
And find silence.
Why are you talking all creepy like that? Okay, looks like this is...
Ball in the Winter Palace, you stumbling fool.
What?
Is that why I've had nothing but silks on my back for days now?
One must be on their best behavior if one is to be seen and to profit.
All for your pretty empress. Same old.
In the midst of war, civil and otherwise, oh no. I dress for everyone.
Oh, well, I thank you for it, good sir. So, here is the person we're supposed to speak with, Countess Dionne.
All's well, it seems. Yes, thank you.
Alright. Let us speak with her.
Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure.
Really? You weren't expecting me?
Must have had a long journey to the city. Might there be any news from this house?
Oh, yes, your lover is safe.
Here's a letter from Ellery. He's safe with his family in the Dales.
Oh, my Ellery. Oh, bless you. The Dionnes will sponsor the Du Paraquets as a family deserving of a noble title, Inquisitor. You have my word. Now please, forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellery's words. Make her keep you.
Alright. Oh, whoa, whoa, what's going on? Whoa, 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 she disappeared. Why would we want to talk to the city guard?
Salutations.
Oh, salutations to you, sir. Okay, well, we did that. Yay. Now we're supposed to go to the Marquis' party. So, we needed to talk to that person because somebody needed to sponsor the Du Paraquets, you know, nobility, claim to nobility. And now that they're going to do that, I guess everything will go down at the Marquis' party. So we need to travel there. I don't really think there's any... Well, actually, I take that back. I was going to say I don't think there's any other reason to hang out here in Val Royeaux. But what is this about? Huh. Maybe I'll come back to that one. Let's stay focused here. And we'll take care of this Josephine business. So we're going to travel over here. Yes. Here we go. Travel over here.
Thank you for seeing me in private, Minister Bellise.
I chastise you for taking me from the party, Inquisitor, but the Marquis throws such dull affairs. It's hardly worth it. I assume you wish to discuss your petition to elevate these Du Paraquets to a minor lordship. Tell me, why should I allow you to pollute the Orlesian nobility any further than it's already been muddled?
Well, the Du Paraquets were noble.
The Du Paraquets used to be noble. You'd be restoring an old house of Orlais.
Restoring it far too late. What are the Du Paraquets now? Traders? Farmers? Really, it is too much. The very thought causes me pain. What can you possibly provide that will make your petition worth my effort?
Unforgettable night. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Oh, man, I really want to, though. This is important. What would she want? Darn it, I don't know enough about her, really. I don't know. Is she the one who was worried about... Well, she was like... I don't know. There was somebody who was like, all poor, poor me. But it might not have been her. I don't know. Let's try connections beyond Orlais. Let's try that.
Diplomatic connections that reach far beyond the boundaries of Val Royeaux, perhaps?
I might make use of your ambassador. The Montiliers aren't what they were, but at least they're from proper stock. Arrange for me to be introduced to the court of Antiva. I hear winter is most pleasant by their sea. Very well, Inquisitor. Should you fulfill this bargain, I shall raise the du Paraquet into lordship.
Did you see that bird flying to the ground back there? The voice actor for that woman sounded a lot like the same voice actor for Leliana. I could be wrong, but sounded like the same woman to me. Okay, here we are back in Val Royeaux, back in Skyhold. So I guess we're just supposed to speak with Josephine. We can do that. Let's go see what Josephine has to say.
Your worship.
I do believe that... oh, let's see what they have to say to each other. What are they going to say?
Stop pestering the quartermaster.
Yeah.
Tell Sir Blackwall I'd be happy to send his requisition to Orlais. As a personal favor. Of course.
Okay. Let's see if there's any new wording in here. No, not really. But that woman wants Josephine to set up a meeting with somebody in Antiva.
I must return to Val Royeaux to see that everything is in order. Please join me when you can.
What? Oh, now I have to meet her in Val Royeaux. Who wrote this? That's crazy. Now I go back to Val Royeaux where I just was. It was the game that kicked me back here unceremoniously. That's silly. That is silly. Well, I want to continue working on this quest. So, to Val Royeaux we go. We'll just go to this. That spot's fine. Let's just go here. And we'll take our peeps with us again. There. Alright, let's run over here. And we'll meet with Josephine, even though we just saw her in Skyhold. Oh, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go over here. Saw who?
One of her friends was killed. She did him proper.
I swear I heard she was in Starkhaven. How does she do it?
She has friends everywhere. That's all that matters.
I suspect they're talking about Red Jenny. They're thinking that it is a person. Have I talked to this guy? What do you got?
Inquisitor, isn't it? A title with sudden pedigree.
Okay, he sells accessories. Alright. Oh, look at the beautiful body of water. Okay. What do you got, Josephine?
I received a letter from the House of Repose, Your Worship. They acknowledge their contract is null and void. There is no longer a price of my life.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're safe.
I'm glad you don't have to live your life looking over your shoulder anymore.
I regret we were forced to deal with them. That you were endangered by my part in the game. Did I ever mention I used to be a bard?
You were a singer?
Bards entertain the Orlesian court. They sing, play music, make charming conversation, and spy. Many young nobles put on a mask and practice playing the game in such a fashion.
How did you come to it?
What made you interested in becoming a bard?
I was attending a university in Val Royeaux when I learned about bards. There was such an air of romance about them. Stories of secrets, trysts, and fascinating people. A group of us, young gentry from Antiva, decided this exciting life was for us.
Oh, and now you're a diplomat.
How did you go from being a wandering singer to an ambassador?
In a very sad fashion. During one particular intrigue, I encountered a bard sent to kill my patron. we fought. Or perhaps scrapped is the better word. Both of us terrified. We were at the top of a steep flight of stairs. The other bulb threw a knife, and I pushed him away from me. You can imagine the result.
Well, it was self-defense.
You were only defending yourself.
But it was such a waste, Inquisitor. When I took off his mask, I knew him. We'd attended parties together. If I'd stopped to reason, if I'd used my voice instead of scuffling like a common thug, I'll always wonder who that young man would have grown into.
I don't like any of these. I mean, I can't make a statement like that. No one merciful. You don't know. I don't know.
From bard to diplomat is quite a change in direction.
I was headed down that path for some time already. That night merely crystallized it. In all the commotion... forgive me, I don't believe I ever thanked you for helping me with this.
Oh, you don't need to.
I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Such a gracious woman deserves nothing less.
Such talk. I'm quite overcome.
You fell for that?
Should I stop?
Oh, no. I mean, yes. I meant... No, I don't... Well, if you meant to draw a blush to my cheeks, you've completely succeeded.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Let's return to Skyhold before anyone notices.
Oh, come on.